Top U.S. destinations for foodies. Are you looking for good food and you also like to travel? If it is the case, you are in the right place because we will show you some of the best destinations to visit where, among other things, you can find food you should try at least once. Let's find out together. New York City. Where better to begin than in the biggest U.S. city? Logically, NYC would be on this list. I mean, even the city's nickname has food in it. In Big Apple, you can find a variety of options from which you can choose to satisfy your stomach. Depending on your budget and on your taste buds, you can go from street food to high-end Michelin star restaurants. Spending enough time in New York guarantees that you can try different food for every meal, choosing from Italian, Chinese, Thai, Japanese, Mexican, Indian, and many other options you can try out just for one meal. Being culturally diverse and the biggest means vast options for foods. We encourage you to explore by yourself either by grabbing food from Turkish shawarma trucks, mustard-slathered pretzels, or waiting in line for some new trending food like unicorn ice cream, or anything else that you like. Putting exploration on the side, there are some things you must try. The top 2 things you definitely should try are New York-style pizza, hand-tossed thin crust, light layer of tomato sauce, plenty of mozzarella cheese, and an assortment of toppings. Second thing experts say you should try are bagels. It's really hard to go wrong in New York, and we could dedicate a whole video talking just about it, but we should visit some other places too. One last thing we will say is about the restaurants. From cheap ones to the most prestigious ones, we will let you choose which one suits you best. Los Angeles. Let's continue with big cities. Mentioning the biggest, we must now mention the second biggest. So grab your sunglasses and walk with us down the Sunset Boulevard looking for the best things you can digest. Surprise, surprise, in LA as in New York, diversity is the strongest argument when you talk about food. Being near Hollywood has its upsides. The direct thing that it produced is celebrity chefs. Gino Angelini and Wolfgang Puck are some of the biggest names you can come across visiting premier kitchens in the city. Keeping up with trends is also not a big problem because LA always kept with the latest trends. Unique cuts of meat and molecular gastronomy are some examples of those which helped to build LA the reputation for non-traditional concepts and bold flavors. You can easily claim that this is a food-centered city because you can find Chinese ramen and Korean barbecue, but you can also check out Vietnamese pho or authentic Mexican fare. You should also check out Grand Central Market as well. Being at the coastline means fresh seafood. Therefore, LA is rich with all types of fish, especially one that goes into sushi. We can comfortably say that LA is the capital of sushi. There is an area along Ventura Boulevard which is called Sushi City. Among other things there, LA hosts one of the top-notch breweries, so if you are a beer lover, you will enjoy LA big time. Napa Valley. Let's stay in California for a bit. Located in the northern part of California, best known for its wine, Napa is one of the places that you should visit for food. When you drink good wine, you must have a fine dine with eating. This being the unwritten rule is why you will find a long list of Michelin-starred restaurants or celebrity chefs. Of course, you can dish out without spending big money, where you can go to some casual eateries like Texan barbecue or Mexican food or some local bakeries. Include French and Italian options to the list of outside food sources. However, what should attract you to Napa is the local California cuisine that draws Epicureans to the region. You will enjoy kitchen gardens in the back areas of restaurants or just across the street from indoor restaurants. San Francisco. We will remain in California state because it is maybe just the best state for food in the US. San Francisco is, for many people, the favorite food destination. You should know that San Francisco is the top destination in most blogs about the food you can find on the internet. So, let's get rid of the same things you can find in those big cities like multicultural diversity and Michelin star restaurants. Alongside those, you can find amazing vegan restaurants in San Francisco. Here you can find burritos that are regarded as a sacred institution, the snobbery that involves sourdough bread, and Sunday brunch. We should also mention that San Francisco is the top destination for seafood. Maybe you have heard of Pier 39, a pretty popular tourist destination, but also an area completely dedicated to seafood street food. Ethnic eats which are inexpensive and very popular in San Francisco, among others, are Italian, Japanese, and Chinese, and they are just some of the multicultural diversity options. If you want to try locally produced food, you should know that San Francisco is the leader in fresh organic food. Great Californian weather is why this is the case and why San Francisco is the third city on this list. All in all, you won't go wrong with San Francisco, just like our channel. That is why you should subscribe, hit the bell to keep up with the newest videos, and leave a like if you like this one. We would also appreciate comments and shares. San Antonio. Moving from California to Texas, we land right in San Antonio. San Antonio is the top visited destination of this state, and this shouldn't be a surprise. San Antonio is atmospheric, beautiful, and the most historic city in Texas. While most people come for historic reasons, you should try out its food as well. Mexico is just across the border, so it has a strong influence here, but you should also come across German and French heritage. Among usuals, you can try some unique cuisine in San Antonio, such as puffy tacos, the undisputed signature dish of San Antonio, sweet potato fries, Texas quail, chicken fried steak, chilaquiles verdes, and pozole. New Orleans. The birthplace of jazz has much to offer to everyone. Here you come to eat, drink, take a part in a parade, enjoy the atmosphere, or just listen to jazz and R&B. Maybe you came for New Orleans Jazz Festival, Mardi Gras, or Heritage Festival. And while you are dancing to charming street music, you can dine and satisfy your taste buds like nowhere else. Proclaimed as the Mecca of the USA, NOLA is home to some of the most iconic Creole joints along the bayou. Parallel to this, NOLA is the birthplace of soul food as well. New Orleans' food scene has inspired some rich and flavor-packed dishes across the globe, which is not so strange knowing cuisine recipes come from the city's early beginnings in the 1800s. In New Orleans, you will truly come across unique cuisine. Here you can try things like jambalaya, gumbo, po' boys, and the muffaletta. Being on the coastline, there is some seafood you should try out as well, like oysters Rockefeller, crawfish, and alligator. You will not stay hungry here. If you have time, try Vietnamese food as well, which is a bit under the radar. Seattle. Talking about the seafood, you should never skip Seattle. This is the second thing after coffee, but for you, it might be the first thing that drives you to this cloudy and rainy city. Called a paradise for seafood lovers, this Northwest city is quite a gem. What is peculiar is that you can go to one place and try all the fresh seafood and fresh local food. This place is called the Pike Place Market. The Emerald City also has a cream cheese hot dog known as a Seattle dog, and it has a large Vietnamese community. Here you could try pho or noodle soup. Whichever of these cities you will visit, you won't make a mistake. Whether you are just a tourist or you want to live in one of these, we hope you will have a great time. If you've decided to move, consider hiring a mover. Moving to another city is a pretty complex job, so you'll benefit from getting professionals to help you. One of those professionals is Brooklyn-based Dumbo Moving Company. We'll leave details in the description box below so you can reach out by phone or email.